Footprints in the gravel, sky bleeding red, thunder rolling over everything I said. Neon flickers like a broken prayer, wind through the night like it doesn't care. I've been chasing ghosts in a pickup truck, talking to God about my bad luck. Every scar's got a story to keep, and out here in the dark, dust never sleeps. Dust never sleeps, and neither do I. Storm in my lungs, lightning in my eyes. Whiskey runs deep, regret runs cheap. Hearts may break, but dust never sleeps. Barbed wire fences in a moonlit field. Some wounds fade, some never heal. Engine humming like a restless soul. Highway signs saying lose control. I ain't afraid of the things I've done. I carry them heavy like a loaded gun. If heaven's quiet and hell runs deep, it's 'cause out here dust never sleeps. Dust never sleeps, and neither do I. Thunder in my chest, fire in the sky. Love may fade, but scars we keep. Close your eyes. Dust never sleeps. Smoke in the mirror, ash in the rain. Every goodbye tastes the same. Midnight calling my outlaw name. Freedom's just another flame. Leather jack, cracked old boots. Truth don't grow where the devil shoots. I don't kneel and I don't back down. I let the lightning hit this town. Whiskey and wildfire, burning higher. Hearts don't cool, they just conspire. Just in desire, fuel the fire. We don't fall, we rise through fire. Over broken glass, every future's built on the past. Radio singing the southern sin, lost again, but I still grin. It's one I choose for heaven's sake. Some men pray, some men fight. I kiss the storm and call it life. Whiskey and wildfire, burning higher. Thunder drums like a choir. No chains, no wire can pull me lower. We don't fade, we explode brighter. Whiskey and wildfire. Whiskey, whiskey, whiskey and wildfire. Whiskey and wildfire. Wind cut sharp like a razor line. Dust in my teeth, blood in my spine. Sky cracks open, I feel alive. Some men run, I drive inside. Black hat shadow, steady hands. I build my name on broken land. Every mile road who I am. Thunder don't ask for a second chance. I was born for the storm, raised by the night. Lightning in my bones, ready to fight. No fear, no form, no warning sign. You can't cage a heart like mine. Rain on steel and fire. whisper through the pines, old regrets between the lines. Rust on the gate, moon hanging low, and some things heal, some never let go. Footsteps echo on broken wood. I did the best I knew I could. Every promise left half made, every memory slowly fades. There's a last light on the prairie, still burning through the dark. Even when the night feels endless, it remembers who you are. Last light on the prairie, don't let it fade away. When the world turns cold and empty, it still knows your name. Dust on my coat, silence wide. I buried dreams I couldn't hide. Heaven feels so far tonight, but I still see that distant light. If hope is just a dying flame, why does it still call my name? There's a last light on the prairie, holding on for me. When everything I built is falling, it's the only thing I see. Last light on the prairie, burning soft and slow. When I've got nowhere left to run, it's the only home I know. Rain on tin and cracked old floors. I don't knock on heaven's doors. I made peace with broken things and the silence midnight brings. Mother's Bible on the shelf, I stopped trying to save myself. Highway hum beneath my feet, lonely hearts don't miss a beat. Gravel and grave, that's all I've known. Storm in my chest, cold in my bones. If love was a place, it let me go. Now I just follow where the cold winds blow. Faded photo in my hand, ghosts I barely understand. Every mile feels the same, different road, same old pain. If redemption walks this land, it never held my hand. Gravel and grace, dust in my veins. Heaven feels close, but never stays. I've learned to stand when I stand alone. Gravel and grace, that's all I've known. Silver sky above my head, words I wish I'd never said. A long road cutting through the night, searching for a distant light. Fire's low but still alive. Somehow I survive. Stars don't judge the things I've done, they just shine and watch me run. Under a silver sky, I let the past drift by. No more tears to cry, no more reasons why. If tomorrow never comes, at least I tried. Under a silver sky, you don't know how freedom just keeps moving, like it knows every lie I told. Tape recorder humming low, static breathing through my soul. There's no one left out here but me, and everything I used to be. I said I'd change, I said I'd try, but storms don't care who lives or dies. Out in the dust, I say your name. No one hears, but it feels the same. The sky stays quiet, the earth stays dry. I talk to ghosts that never reply. Out in the dust, I confess my sins to the wind. There's a cross nailed to a fence, bent by years and circumspect. I don't ask for mercy now, I wouldn't know what to do with it anyhow. Every mile erased a trace of the man I couldn't face. I kept driving past the truth until it finally drove through. Out in the dust, I break apart. No choir sings, no sacred start, just thunder fall and breathe on tape, and all the vows I couldn't say. Out in the dust, I let it spill, and the desert stands still. If forgiveness rides a storm, it's too late for this phone. But if you ever hear this sound, just know I finally laid it down. Out in the dust, out in the dust, out in the dust. There's a house past the counter line, paint peeling off with time, screen door crying in the wind, like it remembers where I've been. Field's gone dry, the fence is low, gray's where the tall weeds grow. I never meant to disappear, but silence filled felt safer than fear where the thunder waves. I still hear your name rolling through the plains, like it's calling me back again, where the thunder waves under broken skies. I left without a trace, but it never said goodbye. Engine cold at 3 a.m. Dashboard light, Bethlehem. I drove so far I lost the map, but guilt don't fade like that. Every storm that hits this land feels like it knows who I am, like the sky's been keeping score of every slam door where the thunder waves. I feel it in my chest, not anger, not hate, just what I never confessed, where the thunder waves. Don't forgive, it just stays and let you live with it. Radio static and a fading light, nothing but highway at night. No one left to blame but me for the man I used to be. Stars above like scattered nails, holding up forgotten tales. I try to outrun every truth, but truth rides faster than you. Midnight testimony spoken to the sky. No judge, no jury, just a long goodbye. Midnight testimony still smells like cheap perfume. I see your face in every pain, reflected in the rain. I don't pray like I should, but I stand where I once stood and let the quiet testify to the things I can't deny. Midnight testimony whispered through the wind. Every sin I carry, every place I've been. Midnight testimony, heavy, slow, and low. Some confessions echo long after you go. Midnight testimony, midnight testimony. You don't become strong in the sunlight. You become strong when the sky falls apart. When the thunder calls your name, you either run or you rise. Lightning carving my name in white. Every scar that I carry inside was born in the fire. I survived. They said I'd break, they said I'd fall, said I was nothing at all. But I walked through the flame alone. Now the home. I was built from the storm, forged in the rain. Every wound, every scar, still calling my name. I was built from the storm. I rise again. When the thunder rolls loud, that's where I began. Cold wind cutting through my chest, heart still beating through the test. Every shadow tried to win, but I don't kneel, I don't bend. Let the sky come crashing down, I won't let it pull me down. Every fall just fuels the flame. I don't run from the rain. I was built from the stone.